Hi, this is Craig, and Better Path, Cobb County. We're going to show on this SPLOST Lower Roswell Road project, we're going to call this 5491A, where the first of all these trip hazards are, and we're going to go all the way up to where they want to do the new SPLOST on Lower Roswell Road. And the idea is, if these things have gotten this bad in this short amount of time, before they do a thing out there, they need to rethink how they do these. And all these drain covers are the biggest problem. They all seem to settle and cause a tripping hazard for pedestrians. And we built the nuisance, so we got to keep the nuisance in order. Okay, we're just 70 feet from the last place we filmed, and there's a couple more cracked sidewalks. We'll call this B. Get your bike. This is right across from Surrey Trail, and it's a 1-inch offset, and it's a tripping hazard. Okay, this is in front of Glen Ives subdivision at Glen Verness Drive. We're still in front of Glen Ives. This needs replaced. There's another one up here. At the other end of Glen Ives subdivision ends on this property line. When this breaks more, it'll undermine the whole culvert. And this thing's already tilted down. There's a 1-inch rise in the back, and people can trip on it. Now this section is in front of New Bedford subdivision. And this capstone's tilting down because there's a little bit of not supported on either end, and it's lifted up by 1.5 inches in the back. And then shine the next one down. You can the next one, and you can trip over it. This is about 1.5 inches trip. Bad. It's real bad. As you can see, this is another trip hazard. Long Saints Drive, straight across, and again, trip thing. We're real close to Forest Pond Drive, and this is a case where these two slabs aren't broken, but there's almost 1 inch where you can trip on it. Maybe you grind it instead of replace it. And this one's at 5245 Lower Roswell Road. This one looks like a repair for a pipe or something, but it's 3/4 inch offset down. More damage, and this is behind New Bedford. Oaks Drive is ahead of us. Okay, every one of these that has a small piece behind the drain covered, Cobb DOT needs to respect these things, because every one of those things is unstable and turns and causes a gap, or, it's problematic. 1.5 inches up in the air, or this is dropped down. Same here. This is just west of Richmond Hill Drive on Lower Roswell Road. This is an example of Cobb County doesn't maintain bike lanes, debris and weeds growing in it. This one's almost 1.5 inches where you can trip on it. Back edge, front edge, over there too. Here's where all the water goes when it drains off the road. But where does the pipe? It goes to the next one. And I think it goes on down and then it goes. Running out of chalk, that's why we're not marking it, but that one we're going to take on through. Looks like another one here. Looks like the whole piece around it. And we're approaching Noble Oak Drive. From here all the way up to that light, Davidson Road, there's 3 more of these covers you can trip on. 2 in front of Salem Cleaners, and one's up there in the building that Jenkins Dental is. And, that concludes this little topic. But I really need to understand why the sidewalks are misaligned with the drain covers. Something's settled, but not the drain cover. So to sum this up, if you're walking, you may fall and hurt yourself. If you're thinking about roller skating, forget about it. The 1950 sidewalks that I skated on, it was no fun, but this will get you knocked down on the street. And as for those people that ride scooters, it's problematic too. And so is those one-wheel balance things. When they go fast, and one guy came whizzing by, and I was afraid he was going to fall in front of me, you know, and driving a car. I was driving a car. So it's all about safety and getting out and going fun things. Which whole point is we're going to spend a lot of money and people are going to use it. If they get injured using it, it's on you, Cobb County and DOT, and the contractors that built the stuff. Why is it all misaligned? And I think these sidewalks haven't been in 20 years. Now you're getting ready to do some more down there from Davidson Road to Woodlawn. But I will make one comment. On the other side where it's asphalt, guess what? Not as many problems. Drain covers still could be a problem. We didn't go do that one yet. But lots of problems. And in just a mile, just about a mile.